Today I'm going to make a video about why I hate C-type. Okay, I'm going to make a series of video. I'm complaining C++, but the first video it will be why you should never ever use std isspace. Okay, std isspace. You should never include C-type. This error is harmful. Okay. Now, the reason I said this is because if we check assembly, okay, so the function never gets inline. It never gets inline. So it's a real function call. It's a real function call. Okay, it is a real function call. It never gets inline. So it's a very slow function. It's a slow function. It's extremely slow. It is, the textbook, including C++ primer, will tell you use isspace, right, instead of doing it manually. Today I want to tell you, do it by yourself. Okay, so you might say, what if I do need isspace? Okay, I would suggest you just recreate it by yourself. Here's a simple implementation. Okay, here's my simple implementation. Let me see whether I can just provide you to see that. Okay, a simple implementation like this. Okay, it's just too long. Let's just ignore EBC DIC part. Let's just put it here. Let's include context. So here's a simple implementation. Okay, I think I should make it even simpler. char32. I just put it char32. Okay, and put char32. char32. Okay. Why? All right. Why cannot compile concepts? I don't need concepts anymore. Else we no longer use that stuff. Okay. So with this function, we replace our isspace with this function, with this inline context function. Let's see. Okay, let me just do a comparison here. This is not a function. Okay, we can see the function gets inline. You have no memory access. You don't have any memory access. Just a very, very simple instruction. These are very simple instructions. Don't even have a dependency here. It's much faster. It's just 10 times. It can be 10 times faster. On Windows, probably 100 times faster, I think. Yes, you should do the isspace by yourself. Okay. If you think this implementation is too tricky, you can just use this switch. Just switch every stuff. I am not going to show you, but in general, do not include C-type. Do not include space. They never get inline. They are slow functions. This is the first problem why you should avoid it. The second, there are several other reasons why you should avoid the function. First, this implementation is wrong because if you read standard, isspace, this function isspace only accepts code between 0 to 127. This code contains undefined behavior. To solve that problems, we have to do this. We have to first do static class unsigned char. Okay, we need to pass it to a concept char. And then we need to check whether it is smaller than 127. And then, if it is smaller than 127, then we call that function. And then we return false. Right? Or we should return boolean here. Okay, that's the space you need to write. You can see with the checks, it actually generates much more instructions than our simple implementation. Okay, this is the correct implementation. Okay, this works for all code points, including char 20, char 8, char 16, char 32. Okay. That's the first problem. You must check bounds, or it's undefined behavior. Now, second reason is that isspace is not thread safe. It's not thread safe because it is again it will get affected by local. It gets affected by local. It's not thread safe. No. Third, it is slow, right? This is the first reason we demonstrate. It is slow. So here's another reason. It cannot be used in architecture context. So due to these reasons, please never ever include this header. Do not use any functions in isspace. Do not use any function in isspace in cctype.h. Which is C++. Including these functions are humble to upper, to lower, is safe, is of autumn, is studio, whatever. They are all functions. So please never use those functions. I know many tests would tell you, okay, the reason you need to use them is because for the abacidic char set, execution char set. Right. But in fact, if you try that with execution char set equals ABC char C, isspace function still wrong at the end. Okay, the function still wrongs. It still does not run correctly. This is the wrong function. It still deals with the code point, which is ASIC, because glibc will assume it is ASIC-based too. Okay, they are ASIC-based too. So please never use those functions nowadays. Please never use it. You should just assume it's ASIC-based, because even libc assumes it. Why do you not assume it is? Even libc is wrong, right? So these people who tell you that it can deal with EBCDIC, they're wrong, because this space is not in the binary. It's shared in a shared library. You can see it actually generates much more instructions than we simply did this. So please never use this header. I beg you, please never use that header. So I'm going to make a series of video. About bad stuff in C++ and misleading stuff in C++. The next thing I'm going to make why I hate Unicode. Why I think Unicode is harmful. And next stuff, I'm going to make another video about what are the keys in life. So please subscribe to this channel. I'm going to tell you why C++ code guidelines are harmful. Okay, so I will put the Compiler Explorer link in my comment section. So please subscribe it, and thank you for watching this video.